he seems to be such an agile skater. Where would you rank him among some of the best two-way players that you've ever seen?
Well, that's the great thing about him. First of all, it's hard to imagine his draft year. Of course, he falls all the way to the third round, and one of the biggest knocks on him was the skating. And you look at him now and you go, how did anybody think that skating was going to be a liability for him? Because he's just a dynamic skater. His ability to shift gears and accelerate so quickly. And we see Brayden Point now as the offensive producer, right? Like back-to-back 14-goal seasons. He had a 90-point season a couple years ago for the team. He's led the league in power play goals in 2019. He started out, when he first came up with Tampa Bay, as their shutdown center. In 2018, in the playoffs against Boston in the second round, his assignment was Patrice Bergeron. That was his assignment. His line went head-to-head against Patrice Bergeron, and they got clobbered in game one of that series. I think Brayden Point was a -5 in that game. Came back the final 4 games. Tampa Bay actually goes on to win that series in 5, but Point was a big part of it because not only did he shut down the Bergeron line, Bergeron didn't have that line didn't have a 5-on-5 goal the remainder of the series. He outscored him by about 5-0, 5-on-5 strength. So that's where you have that defensive acumen that he has, that understanding of how to play as a shutdown center, and then you combine that now with his ability to produce offense. And the way he backs up defensemen now with his speed on the rush and his chemistry he has with Nikita Kucherov, he has to be up there with some of the top two-way centers in the game. We're probably not going to talk about him in the category of a Bergeron, who's an annual Selke candidate. But his play on the first goal in game 1, where he back-checked, stole the puck, and sent the puck up the other ice, doesn't get enough attention because it's just how good he is defensively as well, because his offense has kind of taken some of the spotlight here for him.